Hi, everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Now, there's a simple strategy that you can use to reduce anxiety, improve your ability to deal with stress, and boost your confidence while improving two key hormones simultaneously, all at the same time. And the best part, it works immediately and only takes 2 minutes to do. Now, recent research coming out of Harvard University, the University of Oregon, and the University of Texas, and many other places is revealing that powerful and effective leaders not only share similar mindsets, but also similar hormone levels. Now, more specifically, powerful leaders tend to have higher levels of testosterone and lower levels of cortisol, your stress hormone. Now, if you don't already know that both men and women produce testosterone, however, men produce much higher levels. Now, this higher level of testosterone, again, in both men and women, leads to an increased feelings of confidence and drive. Now, meanwhile, lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol leads to decreased anxiety and an improved ability to deal with stress. Again, all positive things. By the way, do you know what the opposite of testosterone is? Now, most people will say that it's the female hormone estrogen, but it's not. In fact, it's cortisol. Testosterone opposes cortisol and vice versa. And in times of stress, whether it's physical or emotional, as your cortisol levels go up, your testosterone levels actually come down. And this is nature's way to prevent you from procreating by lowering your sex drive and libido, again, during times of stress. Thus, if you have optimal levels of high testosterone and lower cortisol, then you are biologically primed to be more assertive, confident, driven, and relaxed. And at the same time, you will be less reactive to stress and more likely to handle pressure situations as well. In other words, the correct hormone levels can make you feel more confident and less stressed. And for 25 years, I've been saying that the way you look and feel is based on your genetics and hormones, and it's nice to know that there's finally scientific proof proving this. Now, there's lots of ways to improve these hormones. You have diet, you have exercise, stress management, supplements, and body language. And that's what I'm going to discuss today. One simple power pose that will optimize these two hormones at the same time in just a few seconds. Now, Amy Cuddy from Harvard University discovered that a daily 2-minute power pose increases your testosterone and decreases cortisol instantly. In fact, with a 45% improvement in these two hormones. Now, I've kept this really simple because I wanted to keep this video short and give you something useful to implement right now. So the power pose is basically like a Superman, right, or Wonder Woman pose. Basically, it's a confident pose, right? They got their fists on their hips and their arms are wide and they look like they're in charge. Now, there's other pictures, and these pictures that you see here, you can see the difference between high power versus low power body languages. Basically, the high power ones on the top, they're just relaxed, confident, arms are out, I'm in charge, nothing's bothering me. And yet the other ones are kind of, blah, right? They're shy and so forth. Now, something to note is that not only will you feel confident due to the improvements in your hormones because of these poses, but other people will see you as confident because you're showing confidence. Again, rather than kind of looking down and depressed and shy and weak, right? Now, what kind of improvements and results would you see in all this? Now, researchers looking at the hormone test discovered that high power poses increased testosterone by 20% and decreased cortisol levels by up to 25%, again at the same time. And it only took 2 minutes for the improvements. And you can see the medical chart and the saliva test over here in this chart. Okay, so what does this mean for you? Well, you can start the day with a power pose and think about positive things that you want to accomplish that day and maybe hope to make a reality. You can use it throughout the day, at work or in your personal life, maybe before important situations, maybe meetings or social events, or maybe going out on a date where you want that extra boost in confidence. Do a power pose. Now, I know it may sound silly, right? However, if you're going to pick some kind of a posture, don't you think a confident, high power posture is better than the blah, low power posture? I think so. Listen, it only takes a couple minutes. You don't have to exaggerate the pose either. Just stand up straight, look confident, and think confident, positive thoughts. Smile, and then go kick some butt. Now, there are other ways to naturally boost your testosterone levels, and there's a link below for more details and a bonus video, so make sure you take a look. Now, that's it for today. I hope this video gave you more clarity. If you liked it, please subscribe to this channel because I've got some really cool exclusive videos coming out soon. And if you found it helpful, please share the health with others so they can benefit as well. Also, do me a favor and please leave your comments and questions below. And don't forget to click the link below and watch that bonus video on clinically proven way for you to naturally increase your testosterone levels. Again, no diets or exercises. As always, thanks for listening and have a happy and healthy day.